Hi guys, it's Esperanza Marie and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am bringing you guys this makeup look that you guys see right here. I was only showcasing how I did the eyes and the lips. And for this video, I'm only using the Morphe3503 Fierce by Nature palette. And if you do not know what it looks like, this is what it looks like. I just got it maybe 2 weeks ago, and it's like my actual first time like really playing in it. And I noticed that today, September 22nd, is the first day of fall according to the calendar, which it doesn't even feel like fall here in Arizona. This palette gives me the fall vibes. Like, I love fall. That was actually what made me start wanting to do makeup, was watching fall makeup looks, because I thought they were the absolute most beautiful makeup looks that people can create because of the browns and the oranges and the glitter. Yeah, so what we have here, we just have a few shades of browns and two shimmer shades, and then we added some gold glitter, half cut creased, along with the concealer, and then we paired the makeup look with a dark maroon lipstick. You can also use nude. I think nude would be such an absolute beautiful color to use. So then I just got into my fall spirit and decided to throw a cute fall makeup look for you guys that you guys can easily achieve if you guys just have this palette right here. It is so good, super pigmented. It has basically every single shade you can think of. The only shadow that I did not use from the Morphe was the white shadow from the James Charles palette, because the palette doesn't have a white, it has a more nude shade, which we already applied. But for the white, I just used the James Charles palette. If you guys like this look and you guys like what you see, you can go ahead and subscribe down below. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright, love, so we're just gonna hop right into it. As you guys see, I already did my eyebrows and my left eye off camera, and then we're just gonna do the right one together. So first, I'm taking my e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer to use that as an eyeshadow base, and I did not set it because I want the shadows to pop. And look, I did my nails well, I didn't do them, but I got my nails done this morning for fall. I could not do this look without the nails, of course. So I'm taking the Morphe 3503 palette in the shade the OG with the Morphe M433, and I'm using this to use it as my blending shade. Now we're taking the Morphe M321 brush on the shade Domination, and I'm using this to apply it to my crease, just to darken it up a little bit. You want to take the shade OG and blend it up more to your eyebrow, so you have more room to be able to blend and add shadows for dimension. With the same brush, we're taking the shade Smolder, and we're doing the exact same thing. Now we're taking the Morphe M433 once again, and we're going with the shade Consume. This is more of a more orangish color. I thought it would make the shadows pop, and I'm using this to go over the shade OG, and I'm taking the blending brush from the dollar store. It's so good. Do not underestimate it if you haven't tried it. And with blending, you're going to be having pigmentation and fallout, so you're going to want to go back in with the Morphe M321, and you're going to want to reapply the Smolder and the Domination just to really deepen up your crease and get the pigmentation once again.
Don't get it, but there's no need to fret it. It's like a gift, it's about the thought. Monet might be too much, and Van Gogh might take a while. But thank you for coming.
Now we're taking the Morphe M573 on the shade Jolt, and I'm using this on the outer corner of the eye, and whatever pigmentation we have left on the brush, we're gonna just blend it right into the crease, and then take the fluffy brush, of course, and blend everything out as we go. Now we're taking micellar water, and I'm going to use this to make my lid all nice and clean and sharp, just to make it a nice smooth base for the concealer so we can cut our lid. Using the same brush we just used with the shade Jolt, we're going to go ahead and reapply that shadow right on the outer corner just to darken it back up. Now I'm going to be taking the shade Smoked Out with the same brush, and I'm going to be applying it on the outer corner just like we did Jolt. Now we're taking the shade Domination once again and putting it right next to Jolt. And then you should start seeing a gradient effect from the Smoked Out to Jolt to Domination, and then we're going to be going into the shimmer shades, which is what we're going to be leading into right now. So taking a flat brush, I'm going to be taking the shade Stun Wild and I'm putting that right next to Domination. And then we're going to be taking the second shimmer shade in the palette called Embers, and we're going to put that right on top of Stun Wild. Them two together is the best combination. Then we're going in with that matte white shade in the shade Trans, and we're putting that right next to the shimmer shades. And then we're going in with the James Charles palette with that white shade I was talking about earlier, and we're putting that right into the inner corner to brighten it up. Because I love glitter and it's not glam without glitter, I decided to go back in with the same flat brush with the same shimmer shades, but the only difference was that I took my setting spray and I just spritzed my brush to make the shimmer shadows pop more. Then I'm taking my eyelash glue that I just have from my previous eyelash packet, and I'm using this on a very small thin brush that goes right into the crease, and we're just going to paint that on, half cut all the way to the dark shadows. And then I'm taking my Sasha's Vanity glitter, and I'm using that right over the glue. Now I'm taking my Wet n Wild Mega Liner. I love this eyeliner. It is the best eyeliner in the drugstore. I promise you, you need to try it if you haven't. But we're just going to be doing a simple liner because when you apply falsies, it will kind of just blend in and make your eyelashes blend in more with your lash line. But if you want to do a wing, that is totally possible. It'll probably make it look so good also. But now I'm taking my eyelashes in Gala. And while those are drying, I'm going to be putting on some mascara and getting my eyelashes prepped and curled for lashes. Eyes are done and base makeup is now on. If you guys want a routine, please let me know down below. Now I'm taking my Almay black eyeliner and I'm using this in the waterline to really darken and smoke out the look. To smoke out the lower lash line, we're going to be taking the shade Domination on the outer and inner corner of the lower lash line. And then we're going to be spritzing the brush once again and taking the shimmer shade Stun Wild that we used already, and we're putting that in the inner corner of Domination on the lower lash line. It makes it so perfect. I love it. Now we're taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the Glow Kit Butterscotch, and I'm using that on the inner corner and the brow bone to really brighten up the look. Going on with mascara, I'm taking my another all-time favorite from the drugstore. The Telescopic L'Oreal mascara is the absolute best mascara in the drugstore. Also, obviously, you need to try it if you haven't, but it is perfect for the lower lash line because the brush is so thin and small, and it just coats your lashes so nicely. It's just an awesome mascara. Now for lips, I could not decide what I wanted to do for lips. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use this matte purple liquid lip. And then when I tried it on, it was way too purple for me. I did not like it, and I was like, no, I need to change it. I thought it would match the shirt, but like I said, I just needed to change it. It was not as good as I thought. So then I just went in with like a more of a red, dark maroon lipstick that matched it way better.
Have a cup of tea while you have a latte for both you and me. The caffeine will make sure that you don't fall asleep.
Now we're moving on to gloss, of course, because I love lip gloss. It makes the look just beautiful. I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Classic Gloss. It is the best lip gloss I've ever tried. I wish Wet n Wild would bring it back. I can't find it anywhere, but it is the best. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. We are close to 400 subscribers. I thank you guys so much for your support. I love you guys. See you in another video.